Hello and welcome to Studio 415.
On today's show, you'll get to hear from the superintendent on the growth of the district.
You'll take a trip through the Fort Wayne Botanical Garden.
And you'll hear what one local state park has to offer during the fall and winter months.
All of that and more coming up next.
At our middle school and our high school, we're going to have some expansion issues that we'll have to address.
There's nothing quite like it here in Fort Wayne, especially in our dreary winters.
Elderberry.
Ah, look at you! Welcome to Studio 415. I'm Stella Brewer-Vartanian.
And I'm Tristan Wasserman.
Cornfields and soybean fields have been disappearing all over the NACS district, and in their places, neighborhoods and houses have been growing in their place.
Studio 415 reporter Quentin Gilbert spoke with district officials to find how schools are going to deal with the growing number of people who are moving into NACS.
Thanks, Stella and Tristan. Northwest Allen County schools have been expanding for years, and this trend appears to continue for the foreseeable future. I sat down with Superintendent Wayne Barker to hear what his plans are to adjust to the growing enrollment.
Once a farm school on the outskirts of Fort Wayne, the past 20 years have seen Carroll transform from a country school to one of the biggest in northern Indiana. The main reason Northwest Allen has seen such an increase in population is the expansion of the suburbs and massive new housing additions almost every year. New housing projects, coupled with one of the most successful school districts in the area, have helped Carroll High School become a massive school. At a recent school board meeting, Dr. Jerome McKibben with McKibben Demographics gave his forecast for future growth. Despite inflation and increased interest rates, he forecasts that NACS will go from its current population of 8,137 to just shy of 9,000 10 years from now. While the biggest wave may be through, Superintendent Wayne Barker believes there is no end in sight for district expansion.
There are many developments happening, and these are large developments. So if anything, I think it may be slower to completion, but I think without a doubt, it will continue.
With expansion, there are always new challenges. The biggest concern for NACS is secondary schools, with a large amount of the population increase coming from middle or high school age students. With Aspen Meadows opening just a couple of years ago, the elementary schools look good for years to come. The high school is also not expecting major changes, likely small renovations and small expansion. The biggest changes could likely be coming to the middle schools. Carroll and Maple Creek Middle School are both said to have capacities of 1,000 people. With each school currently having about 950 people in the building, NACS will have to address the situation soon. According to Barker, there will be a major decision to make when it comes to the middle schools.
Would be, do we want to add on to those middle schools that currently that are nearing capacity and make those schools even larger, or would we want to consider potentially a third middle school? And that'll be a decision that the board will have to make along with community input.
Current projects are around the Carroll and Hand Road areas. Plans have already been written for a neighborhood between Carroll, Hand, and Hathaway Roads, with plans to build around 700 new single-family homes. Just north of that project, between Hathaway and Woods Roads, lies plans for 825 new homes. Additional projects along Carroll Road could go out as far west as Johnson Road. While this has been the main spot for housing expansion, there is still plenty of land that could be transformed into housing, with area along Carroll and US Highway 30 that could connect Arcola closer to the rest of the district. Barker says NACS is always paying attention to new projects in the area.
There's land available that people that are in land development could acquire, so we'll just have to continue to try to have conversation with those folks and stay informed so that we can make good plans for the future.
With many housing additions being built in the next couple of years, there will be many new families moving in Northwest Allen. For Studio 415, I'm Quentin Gilbert.
Carroll offers all kinds of classes. One class in particular may catch the eyes of animal lovers.
Studio 415 reporter Erica O'Donnell joins us in the studio to explain how one class uses live animals to teach students.
Thanks, Tristan and Stella. My partner and I looked into a particularly unique class offered to 10-12 students, which gives them a hands-on opportunity to learn about, take care of, and feed animals. Animal Science is a class that is directed towards learning about many types of mammals, reptiles, and birds. Animal Science teacher Christine Francis believes that the class will open students up to the basics of all things animals.
So the main focus of Animal Science is to firstly introduce kids to the care of animals, along with a lot of information about the particular animals. We do companion animals, livestock, Wildlife of Indiana, and exotics.
This class could also be beneficial to earn credits towards your graduation, but there are a few requirements before taking the class.
So this class is open to anyone sophomore through seniors, and they must take Principles of Agriculture as a prerequisite, but then they can take Animal Science, and it's a full year course.
Frances occasionally brings in her dogs to help demonstrate and teach lessons to the class. Along with this, there are many types of animals that stay within the classroom. This includes a bunny, ferret, snake, bearded dragon, 2 guinea pigs, 2 chickens, and a rooster. Junior student Lauren Logan addresses a concern that some students may have that comes along with having animals within the classroom.
It can be distracting at times, especially when they start crowing and they start making like animal noises, but honestly they're really fun distractions, and she just makes jokes out of them all the time, and she just talks to them, so she makes it part of the act. It's really cool.
If this class interests you, consider signing up for it for the 2023-2024 school year. And for Studio 415, I'm Erica O'Donnell.
As winter approaches, many people stay indoors because of the cold, but there's a way to still enjoy nature in the chilly weather.
Studio 415 reporter Georgia Chrisman had the chance to experience all the botanical gardens have to offer, and she joins us in the studio.
Thank you, Stella and Tristan. This week I got the chance to explore the widely known botanical gardens in downtown Fort Wayne and find out what they have to offer now and in the future. The Botanical Gardens has been a staple piece in the community since it first opened in 1983. It started as an idea between 2 friends who shared a passion for gardening and now offers many great opportunities for the city. Entry costs $7 for adults, $5 for kids ages 3 to 17, and free for ages 2 and under. The gardens themselves are home to over 2,000 different plants. Visitors can experience 3 different simulated environments, including the Showcase Garden, which features seasonal exhibits, a tropical garden that features a waterfall along with tropical plants, and a desert garden, which is home to 72 different types of cacti. Visitor Lynn Crichton believes that the garden is not only for looks, but provides education about the environment.
Well, in addition to providing a beautiful place to visit all year round, for example, coming in the winter would be really nice because you can walk around and take off your coat and kind of feel like you're in nature. But also there's just great learning opportunities. The exhibits throughout are really interesting, and it's just a great place to feel connected to the environment.
The Showcase Garden itself is changed 4 times a year with a new theme. From the beginning of September until November 13th, the theme Paris City of Lights and Love took over the gardens. The Showcase Garden catches the glimpse of a day strolling through Paris with the abundance of flowers, a bakery stand, and the Eiffel Tower. Program coordinator Kelsey Gehrig notes there is a large amount of work that goes into rebuilding the Showcase Garden for each theme.
So Paris is right now. Our holiday showcase is coming up next. So in about 2 weeks, all of these plants will be taken out except for our big trees. And then brand new plants and themed items, accessories will come in.
Beyond the gardens, the gift shop itself embodies the spirit of the community by selling items from local small businesses. Assistant purchaser Stephanie Carpenter acknowledges the importance of local artists in the community.
And our whole goal is just kind of provide a gift shop that's a little bit different from what you'd normally see downtown Fort Wayne, with a heavy influence on our pride for the community.
One of these new businesses, called New Page Creations, sells homemade glass-beaded trees in the gift shop. The owner, Marlene Lacadou, reveals the appeal of the garden to small businesses.
Well, basically, to have my things be seen. I love the Botanical Gardens. It's a beautiful place to go and visit, and a lot of local people can shop there, and then also people from out of town will see my things too.
Although the Paris theme is ended, make sure to stop by early November to see the Christmas exhibit going up or to have breakfast with Santa just in time for the holidays. And for Studio 415, I'm Georgia Chrisman.
With the season of pumpkin spice soon transitioning to the season of peppermint, the time to be outdoors is coming to a close.
Studio 415 reporter Sawyer Maddox explores a way for the adventurous to spend the remaining fall season outdoors.
Located just off I-69 near Angola is Pokagon State Park. Originally known as Lake James, it served as Indiana's 5th state park when it was established in 1925. The park offers a wide range of rolling hills and open meadows for visitors. The name was changed to acknowledge the Native American history surrounding the park, honoring Leopold and Simon Pokagon, who were father and son and were the last noble leaders of the Potawatomi tribe in the area. Alongside the indigenous history, the park also carries much rich geological history, as the park's lake was created by a glacier that melted around 10,000 to 15,000 years ago. As one of Indiana's original state parks, it offers unique works from the Civilian Conservation Corps. Their members, who lived and worked there from 1934 to 1942, are responsible for the iconic stone and log structures across the park. PE teacher and track coach Kerry Nelson explains what stands out to him in the park.
The changes in elevation there are really cool. So that's what makes it a little bit more challenging than Chain of Lakes. Chain of Lakes has a little bit of elevation change on your hike, but this one has definitely more. It's got some cool history to it with the inn being there in the lakes, so you get to go around the lakes and see all that kind of stuff.
Pokagon offers a wide range of activities for everyone. Along with its 9 hiking trails ranging from easy to rugged intensity, the park offers horseback riding in the spring, and the lake offering plenty of aquatic activities such as swimming, boating, and water skiing. And for those looking for the full outdoor experience, the park offers camping year-round, with sites ranging from $30 to $12 a night, depending on the type of site. And for those who are just looking to be a little closer to the park, the Potawatomi Inn offers rooms for an average rate of $112 a night, but must be reserved by someone 21 or older. Park visitor Melissa Eastman finds something to do every season at the park.
My favorite activity is actually the hiking. There's lots of different hiking trails, love that. Summer is great for swimming, and also I'm excited about trying their cross-country skiing in the winter.
But even when the snow hits the ground, the activities at Pokagon don't stop. The park offers cross-country skiing, ski rental, sledding, ice fishing, and its famous Toboggan Run, which is a quarter-mile toboggan track with the ride getting up to speeds of 35 to 40 miles per hour. It operates weekends following the Friday after Thanksgiving and is open till February, with extended hours during the Christmas holidays.
So if you're interested in getting outside one last time for the winter season, drop by Pokagon State Park. And for Studio 415, I'm Sawyer Maddox.
The TV and video classes at Carroll High School have new names that may not sound familiar.
Studio 415 reporter Stella Brewer-Vartanian breaks down the pathway and tells you why you should consider principles of broadcasting.
As you choose which classes to sign up for next year, consider principles of broadcasting. You'll learn how to be a visual storyteller through shooting and editing video, making a short film, music video, and commercials, all while earning college credits through Ivy Tech. And if you go on to Audio and Video Production Essentials, you'll get to work in Studio 415, Carroll's regional and state award-winning news show. And after that, if you choose to take mass media production, you'll have the opportunity to get creative and make your own short films, podcasts, music videos, and more. Plus, you'll have Box 3 on your graduation checklist completed and up to 9 college credits through Ivy Tech. So if you're thinking about a career in film, broadcasting, communications, visual arts, or you just want to add some excitement to your schedule, sign up for Principles of Broadcasting. It's free, open to all grades, and most of all, fun. Hope to see you there. There's a new member to the Physical Education Department.
Studio 415 reporter Cody Susser has more information about this teacher.
Thank you, Stella and Tristan. PE teacher Brandon Martin previously worked in Japan with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Now he's bringing his experience to the weight room at Carroll High School. Brandon Martin started his new job at CHS at the beginning of the school year. With 26 years of experience teaching physical education and 17 years of teaching weight training, his fun-loving personality will give his students motivation to try their hardest and be the best version of themselves. Martin strives to teach his students how to correctly lift weights so one day they can be more independent.
I want to have them have the knowledge and to be comfortable around the weight room, so when they go out after high school, they get into a fitness center, they feel knowledgeable enough and comfortable to go ahead and do things themselves rather than spending money on a personal trainer.
Martin has been teaching a lot of his life. He has done more than teach in a school. Martin has been a head coach of a baseball team for 10 years. He also used to work summers for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Martin loves to be active and has played multiple sports. He loves the students and loves to motivate them to be active and stay healthy.
I love the kids. They are usually come in very motivated. They're self-starters. I like their school spirit here. And a lot of them work really hard because they want to be the best athlete, student athlete that they can be.
He hopes that his teaching gives knowledge of muscles, lifts, exercises, and stretches to his students. Martin's favorite lift to teach in the gym is a power clean. This is because he says he loves a full body workout and likes to accomplish difficult things. If you're interested in lifting, staying active, and staying healthy, Brandon Martin is a good person to talk to. Come visit him in the strength room with any questions. For Studio 415, I'm Cody Slosser.
This week on Carroll High School's TV department's YouTube channel, you can find a fun and exciting video.
Here's a quick sneak peek I've put together of what this week's Charger Jeopardy looks like.
Are you bored in study hall, looking for a relaxing escape under the sea?
So Cooper wants us to be something.
Then you should check out the Carroll High School TV department's YouTube channel now if you want to see 3 of your peers and friends test the waters of their seafaring knowledge. Only one will come out on top. Tune in to Charger Jeopardy this week to see submarines, boat nonsense, and octopuses.
That can't be right. It's octopi.
No, it's octopuses.
Where'd you see that?
Online.
You saw it on TikTok, didn't you?
Let's just Google it. Octopuses. Watch it now.
That's all we have for today. Thanks for watching.
If there's a story you would like us to cover, please let us know.
For all of us here at Studio 415, have a great week, Carroll.